Right, so this is my morning cocktail, if you want to call it that. We've been asleep, so 1 scoop of Hydromax, Digest Max, which has got probiotics, some Psyllium husk, which is a fibre product, and then everything else that you need to help with digestion. Apple cider vinegar, going to help with healthy gut. I've got some extra Psyllium husk here because the Digest Max has only got 5 grams and we want around 10. And then we go in with 4 caps of the liver stack. So I'll have 4 morning and 4 night. Mix it all in with about 500 ml of water. Not gonna lie, it doesn't taste the best, but I normally just neck it. The Psyllium husk goes a bit like jelly, so you have to make sure you drink it quick so it doesn't fucking set. Grim. Good morning and welcome back to another video. Today is going to be a full day of eating and today is a training day for me. As you'll have seen, I just had my morning cocktail. Now that is a drink that's going to help with digestion. If any of you have ever been on prep or been through a diet phase, then you'll know that digestion can slow down. So by having that first thing in the morning, we want to try and keep things functioning as best as possible and keep things nice and regular. Now on the way to do cardio, I've got 1.5 litres of water in here. I've already had another litre this morning. I'll try and hit 5 to 6 total for the day. As you'll know from the previous video, I am fasting for 3 hours in the morning. We joined a little gym quite close to our house. It's about 3k steps there and back, so it's absolutely perfect. I do my cardio fasted, no other reason than I just prefer it. There's no other benefit to it. I've got 5 times 20 minutes at the moment, so that means I've got 2 days off. I had Wednesday off as a full day of rest, and yesterday I felt a lot better for it, and then I'll probably leave one that's a little bit flexible for when I need it. I'm gonna go in, do my cardio. I've also been doing 10 times 10, so 10 sets of 10-second holds on vacuums. I'll try and get some content in there. I'll probably put a little bit of a speed up on it because no one wants to see me on the Stairmaster for 20 minutes. That's 20 minutes boxed off, sweaty. Yeah, like I said, I'll now do 10 sets of 10 on vacuums. And then I've also got some mobility stuff that I got from Stephen, which I need to do every day. It's just to sort of help with my scapular retraction. So I'll do them also. And then I need to go to Tesco to get some bits for breakfast, and then it is off home to eat. So this is the worst part. This is on the 3rd floor, so we've got 6 sets of stairs to go down. After the Stairmaster and legs yesterday. Right, nicely done. It is now 10 past 8 and that's my cardio done. I've probably done 2k steps on top of that with walking around the house and obviously walking to the gym. So by the time I've been to Tesco, got a bit for breakfast and got home, I'll probably be on about 4k. I'm on 12.5k total for the day, so the earlier I get them in, obviously the better. I saw on Louis Blackmore's story yesterday, he was talking about a positive mindset and how having a negative thought can process a negative effect. So I try and get up and be as positive as possible first thing in the morning and actually enjoy it. So rather than thinking, oh, this is gonna be fucking shit, I'm dreading cardio, I'm like, right, I'm actually gonna enjoy this, and I do. I genuinely do enjoy doing my cardio in the morning first thing. Like, at the moment, I know it's only 5 times 20 minutes, but it will increase, and I have done a lot more. I was on an hour a day at one point, but I mean, every prep's gonna be different, and each individual is gonna be different. So it's just a case of doing whatever you need to do, getting yourself into that mindset where you're able to perform at your absolute best. And I've seen a lot of negativity around prep at the moment and people hating it day in, day out, and if that was the case for me, then I simply wouldn't do it. I literally love prep. That's when I feel at my best and when I feel most alive, is when I'm pushing myself to the absolute fucking limits, and that is what I'll continue to do. I can't complain so far. This prep has been so smooth, touch wood, and I hope it continues, because we've got some big things that we want to achieve this year and in the coming years, so we're going to keep putting that work in and hopefully keep getting the results. Right, so I'm back from doing cardio. I've been to do the food shop. I actually forgot to get a couple of bits, but I'll have to go back later. I'm showered. It's now 9:20, so it means I've got about 10 minutes till I can eat. So I'm now going to prep my first meal, which is going to be my breakfast. I'll also have one digestive enzyme with that, just because it's quite a large meal, and that will sort of help to digest that meal a lot better. Right, so the eggs are on the go. I use 1 calorie spray for all my cooking. If you're using olive oil, it's obviously going to be a lot of calories, so get Frylight 1 cal spray. My veg of choice, I've gone for courgette, tomatoes and spinach. I normally have some mushrooms, but I actually forgot to get them this morning, so I'll have to do without. Josh is pretty good and says have a generous serving, so like 100 to 150 grams, and vary it as much as possible. I choose this veg because it digests well, and when I fry it all in the pan, especially with breakfast, it tastes very nice. I use this bread, the toasty bread from Tesco. I normally have the Warburton's one, but they didn't have any today, so I'll have 2 slices of this instead. You ain't gonna believe this. It must know that I'm recording today, because this fucking egg there has just exploded and flipped over. What's that about? So I've added spinach right at the last minute, just because it only needs to wilt down. It doesn't need as long as the rest of the veg. So yeah, that's going in there. I've also got some Nord pack. I think that's from Lidl or Aldi. Now this has been consistent the whole way through, so I use 5 grams over 2 slices of toast. I'm not fucking smothering it on there, I'm just having a little bit. Seasonings wise, these are sort of my go-to. Aromat, I think you can get it from most places now. It used to be like gold dust, but I've seen it in Lidl, Sainsbury's, Tesco's. Pink Himalayan salt, probably about 1 gram on each meal. Some black pepper. Last but not least, the tomato ketchup, 50% less. I'll have about 10-15 grams with breakfast, and maybe a little bit more with one of my meals later on. I'm fucking fuming. Never in my life have I ever seen an egg explode in the pan and flip over. What the fuck is that about? But yeah, there we have it. That's breakfast. So we've got 3 whole eggs, 2 pieces of toast, 4 pieces of bacon, and a lot of veg. Okay, so I had my breakfast, then I had some more water, and I just had a coffee. I think too many people rely on caffeine throughout their day to give them an energy source, and they don't rely heavily enough on water and hydration. When I have clients that sign up with me, I look at their questionnaire, and some of them are only drinking like 1 to 2 litres of water a day, which is not enough. As soon as you start taking care of hydration, a lot of things are going to change. So pumps in the gym, your skin, the way that you feel, you're going to feel less fatigued, you're going to feel less tired. So that's where the saying hydrate before you caffeinate comes from. If you're drinking like 6 to 7 cups of coffee a day and not having any water, then obviously that caffeine is just going to keep rolling round and rolling round and rolling round, and that's why you're going to get them highs and lows throughout the day, and each time that you're then spiking it up again, you're going to have another crash. So look at hydration instead of always looking at caffeine first. So I tend to only have caffeine when I actually need it. So this morning, in between meal 1 and meal 2, I had a lot of work to do, so I thought, right, okay, I'm gonna have a coffee here. And then sometimes in the afternoon, either me and Lauren will share a can of Monster, or I'll have another coffee, but that's pretty much it. And it's not every day. Some days I might not have any, other days I might have 1, other days I might have 2, but that's at the very, very most. It's now 12 o'clock. I'm gonna train around 2 o'clock, so now I'm gonna go and make my pre-workout. I'll show you what I have. So pre-workout, I have 50 grams of oats. These are the oats that I'm using. Morn Flakes, is it? Creamy, super fast oats. I did have the Flavigans, is it? Or Flanagans? Flavanas, I don't know what they're fucking called, but I had them. These ones are just as good. I'll also have 40 grams of whey and a banana. And here we have our fancy new under the stairs cupboard. We got this mainly for storage. There's a bit of shit in there at the moment, but we're gonna have our Hoover up there. And it seems to have been taken over by supplements. We've got quite a few ways to choose from at the moment. I actually found this one in the back of the cupboard, which is an absolute OG. It's very, very good. We've got the Perform Whey, vegan whey actually. This is mental, and I'll show you why post-workout. We've got another couple of the new flavours this week. I'm not gonna lie, this one's probably not my favourite, but it is still very, very good. Got a new tub of Hydromax, some pre-workout Intras, Monsters, and then another cupboard full of whey, cream of rice and supplements. So pre-workout, I'm going to go with the carrot cake. This is absolutely banging. Probably top three, straight in at the top three. The other ones would be white chocolate and then lemon cheesecake. I added my whey and my oats together, mixed them up dry, 300 ml of water into the microwave for a minute and a half. So I was having cream of rice, but unfortunately my digestion took a turn and it meant that I had to remove all rice-based products. I don't know why that is, because I've been having them for as long as I can remember, but that meant I had to take out cream of rice, Cocoa Pops and just my rice with my meat meals. So I swapped cream of rice for oats, and since then it seems to digest a lot better. Ultimately that's what you want before you're training. You want something that's going to digest easily, digest well, so it's not sitting heavy while you're training. Oats are done. Very, very nice consistency there. I think they had 1.5 minutes and 30-second intervals until it gets the consistency that you want. That's that for me. I'll now add 1 banana, some salt, some cinnamon, and then some sugar-free sauce. So about an hour since I've had my pre-workout. Usually like to leave it an hour and a half to 2 hours before training. So I'm now gonna make my intra-workout. I have the carb drive, which is the carb powder from Conte Sports. I've got the supplement needs, EAAs, and then I've got Strom Creamax. Now I'll just put them all together. I'd have the Creamax now, you can take it at any point in the day. This one's actually a slightly larger serving, so normally it'd just be 5 grams of creatine, which it is, but this has got added adaptogen, so the scoop is 6 grams. This one, 27 grams and 25 grams of intra-workout carbs. That's obviously going to help keep me fueled throughout my workout and also help with pumps as well. EAAs for recovery and performance. The flavours all seem to mix quite well. This one is a mango flavour. I normally go for the peach iced tea in the EA. This time I tried rainbow gummy bears and it's very, very good. And then strawberry kiwi. So yeah, I mix them all in this bottle with 1.5 litres of water. And I'll aim to finish that halfway through my sessions. There's no good making a drink and then you're not able to finish it by the end of the session because you're not going to get the full benefit of it. I never usually have stims in the form of a pre-workout. Like I said before, I'll probably just have like half a can of Monster. So as I'm on push, I'll go in with this absolute OG from Strom, the Vascumax Unicorn Piss. Rich actually sent me a tub of this out in 2017 and I've not had it since. I saw it in Elite the other day and I thought, do you know what, I'm going to get it this month. And I've used it twice and it's still as good as I remember. So yeah, I'll go in with a scoop of that pre-workout. Right, so we're just back from training. It is now 4:30. We finished training about 45 minutes ago. Get straight in, post-workout in. I haven't eaten since about 12:15, so I mean by this point I'm fairly hungry. I obviously had the intra-workout carbs, but I mean that's only 25 grams. So for this meal we have got cereal with almond milk and then 1 bagel with jam, and then I use my whey protein to make into a paste type cake thing. Now I've got this vegan whey, but I'll show you how I do it all. I've got 3 meals including this left, so I try and break this into 3 parts. I've just got cheap Frosties from Lidl. I have 100 grams a day, so I mean I'm not asked about having the proper Frosties. This I'll have with almond milk, and then I will have the whey paste after, and then after that I'll have the bagel. So I'll prolong it because my next meal is going to be in around 2 hours. Part 2 of the post-workout is this vegan whey, chocolate orange flavour from Perform. Unbelievable stuff. Like, I've never had vegan whey before, but because I had digestive issues, Josh said to me, try out the vegan whey, so I've got it. And I don't know how to explain it, but that's 40 grams of whey with 200 millilitres of water, and it's gone like a fucking mousse. It is incredible. I honestly think if you added some baking powder to that, put it in the microwave, you could make like a fucking huge cake. So yeah, if you're looking for a vegan whey, or just a whey that you want to try out, this one is very, very good. I'm pretty sure no one needs to see how I make a bagel. New York bagel, Tesco's finest jam, 20 grams, bish bash bosh. Excuse the fluffy barnet. We've just been to have a sunbed. We've been to Tesco's to grab some fish and some more veg. It's now 7 o'clock, so this is my evening meal going down. So we've got 200 grams of basa. On here I've got Himalayan salt, some pepper, and then some of the aromat, and that is it. We've got same veg as earlier, plus some mushrooms because we just went and got those. I'll also have a side salad with that. 300 grams of potato. I've soaked them in there for a couple of minutes, just why I did everything else, because I wanted to get rid of some of the starch off the outside so they don't stick together. That is a top tip. I'm packing out this evening meal with a lot of veg, as you'll see, plus the side salad, because it's this time of day where I'm starting to get hungry. Now I haven't got any cravings, so I'm not craving any shit food. I just want to feel full. So I'm using what is available. Extra veg, extra salad is gonna help fill me up and keep me full. The potatoes, again, fry light, a different one. This is the aromatic stir fry light. In with that, 5 sprays. We'll then go in with some aromat, rock salt again, black pepper, and I think I added a little bit of paprika actually last time, so yeah, we'll go in with a little bit of hot paprika. Into the air fryer. Now this is the important part. Air fryer, absolute game changer. Now we've got a fairly decent one. It's got 2 compartments. You've obviously got one there and one there. The reason we got this one is because me and Lauren have got different amounts of food, so we wanted to be able to cook things at the same time rather than having to wait for one to be finished. Now I'm just cooking on my own at the moment, so potatoes will go in one, fish will go in the other. Now I'm going to go on to the roast setting for 7 minutes, and then I'm going to change to the max crisp for 7 minutes, and they come out absolutely beautiful. In here goes the fish, so in there we're going to go with the air fry option for 10 minutes, and then I'm going to open the tin foil up, and then I'm going to go in max crisp for 4 minutes along with the veg. Look at that. This is probably one of my favourite meals of the day. If anyone ever says that they're getting bored of lean meat and fucking potatoes, show them this. They look absolutely fucking outstanding. Fish looks very, very good. Roasted veg, side salad. Last meal of the day about to go in. I am absolutely peppered, so it's like 8:30. I'm gonna get this in early. I've also got check-in in the morning, so I want to make sure that I'm not going to bed like full where it's going to disturb my sleep, because I'll obviously be up early. It is oats again. I've changed, and I fancy the coconut caramel. It is an isolate, so it doesn't mix as well as the Perform, but I'm gonna give it a go anyway and see how it comes out. With that, I've got 100 grams of berries and 20 grams of dark chocolate. Again, I'll probably use some salt, some cinnamon, and then a sugar-free sauce as well. I haven't actually had any health sups today. I was taking them first thing in the morning, but I stopped taking them because they were making me feel sick on an empty stomach. So I've now swapped to having them with my last meal. Now, as long as you're getting them in at some point during the day and it's consistent, then you'll be absolutely fine. So I'll take them now. Eat my last meal. We've still got 2 to 3k steps to go, and then it's probably an early night for us because I'm fucking knackered.
Can you see the burn?
Yeah, you're fucking burnt to shit. But you got abs though.
That is long.
Quick, get a good lighting. Alright, there we have it. Last meal. I've got some cherries in there, I've got some dark chocolate, salted caramel, sugar-free sauce, and then just some salt on the top. We've also just found a new series that we're going to start watching. I don't know if it's any good, but yeah, we'll put an episode of that on, we'll finish our steps, and then it is bedtime. Brief summary of the video then. Obviously you've seen my full day of eating, you'll see what I eat on a training day. Rest day is a little bit different, but not too much. Obviously it's a little bit less food because I don't need as much as I'm not training. In terms of shopping, we will do one food shop a week at either Aldi or Lidl, and then the other food shop we will do little top-ups at Tesco because it's within walking distance of our house. I would say our big shop probably comes to between £40 and £50 a week, and then there's 2 or 3 top-ups during the week that might come to another £30 to £50. So if we were to say that our food shop bill between me and Lauren is probably £100 per week. All of the supplements that you've seen in the video are from my sponsor Elite Sups. If you're looking for any recommendations, drop a comment below and I'll help you as much as I can, or drop me a message on Instagram and I'll also help you out. You can use my discount code. I've put it in the description box below. It's Harley10, so if you want to order from Elite Sups, make sure you use that code. This video is a little bit longer than the last, as requested from a few people on social media. They said that the 10-minute videos weren't long enough, so you've got 20 minutes of listening to me drone on. But I hope you find this useful. If you've got any further questions, drop them in the comment section below. Make sure you like, share and subscribe, and then we'll see you all in the next video.